We are indeed broadcasting live here in Makhanda, which is previously known as Grahamstown, which is the home of the National Arts Festival. Well, today we're talking about football, we're talking about the New Year's Cup, which has been going strong for the last 4 years, providing same-equal opportunities, to young, aspiring soccer players to showcase their talent. But to tell us more, I have the chairman of the New Year's Cup, Mr. Papu. Mr. Papu, 2019, what is it that is extraordinary about this New Year's Cup?
It's a special edition for us. Obviously, we started in 2016. It's been a beautiful journey. We thank our partners, and now we can also confirm that our brand value now is over 33 million. It's a local tournament, but it's flagged as a national tournament. 32 teams all the way from Gauteng coming into a rural area such as Grahamstown in a Sarab Badman district. So we're excited about it.
32 teams, not only that, but seemingly scouts from Super Sport United, Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates are going to come here and converge at Lebu Stadium in large numbers. What does that mean for the development of football in Makhanda?
Obviously, New Year's Cup, it's more of a platform. It's a springboard for all the Eastern Cape players to showcase their talent. Kaizer Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns, you mentioned Super Sport, we've got players at Fresh Stars. One of our players from last year is one of the ambassadors. You'll see the poster. So we're excited. By the 31st of December, this month after the final, we know we are confident by January at least one of the players coming from this tournament will get a professional contract.
Seemingly, people are so jovial during this particular launch. I see young players are ready to go from the 16 onwards. But how is the mood thus far in Makhanda?
The mood is very good here. We are ready. The stadium are ready. All our partners are ready. Teams will be here by the 14th to 15th, 16th of December. It's our official opening of the games. This time around, we've got one home team will be playing and one team from Johannesburg will be playing as well. So it tells us a story that we thank SAFA because our vision, we always emphasize about SAFA Vision 2022. That's what we're trying to align at this point in time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Papu. It's always been a pleasure chatting to you all the time. But even I just asked the mayor of Makhanda just to come closer, Mr. Mzukisi Mpahla. Mr. Mpahla, this is the 4th year edition of the New Year's Cup. What does it mean for Makhanda?
It means a lot for Makhanda because the tournament is able to take the young people off the streets, particularly during the festive season. As it has already been said, 32 teams coming to town and to compete for a coveted prize. So it's a great stop for us, Makhanda municipality.
Do you think maybe this is a platform for you, to sell this town?
Obviously. Obviously, sport unifies everybody. I'm very grateful to this tournament to take place here. It's a great brand. It's going to put us on a big map as a city. We support it 100%, and our young people will have a great opportunity. We've just been speaking about Zuzi's Bini coming from rural areas all over the world. Mapimpi, world champion. Indeed, the place where you come from does not determine where you're going to.
If I'm just to ask Mr. Fina just to come closer, well, it is part of SAFA's vision to promote and enhance football in South Africa?
Of course, SAFA is all about development. In football, the beauty about football, you don't have to change your culture, you don't have to change your language, you don't have to attend a model school in order to represent the country. So we come to rural areas, we unearth the talent, so that one can go and represent the country. You can see our national teams, all of them are doing very well because of the talent that we take from rural areas. So we took a sober decision that will support this kind of tournaments because that's where we started.
Are you guys as SAFA using this particular tournament, to fight social ills? And because we both know that Grahamstown has Makhanda has one of the highest rate of unemployment.
Yes, of course. When we invest, gone are those days that great things will happen in big urban cities. Let's come to these rural towns, unearth the talent, give people the chance to participate in events like this, supporting these events, you inviting more stakeholders to come in and support. Yes, as SAFA Eastern Cape, we say, let's support this thing because it really helps the community. It's happening directly to the community. The opportunities that are there, learnerships and all those opportunities given to the youth of this district, then it talks a lot.
That was Mr. Mzuki Sifina, who forms part of SAFA's National Executive Committee. Well, on that positive note, back to you in Auckland Park.
Thank you, there's Zulani Moya, our SABC News reporter, giving us that report all the way from Makhanda. He, of course, alongside cameraman Luando Nomoyi, filing that report for us.